It's an unprecedented step for South Africa, a National Foundations Dialogue initiative established by 8 of the country's top citizens. Former Presidents Thabo Mbeki, Kgalema Motlanthe and FW de Klerk, as well as former Deputy President Phumzile Mlambo Ngcuka, kick-started the conversation.
The timing could also not be more appropriate. South Africa is in the grip of the most serious challenges that have confronted it since the establishment of our non-racial constitutional democracy 23 years ago. Our economy is in a more parlous condition than at any time since 1994. We are experiencing an unprecedented constitutional crisis. We are also beset by serious social challenges.
Practically, it is impossible for anybody in our country publicly to argue against this reality of national sickness in our politics, in our economy, and in the context of our social and national cohesion.
This is the first of a series of dialogues to be held across the country. Organizers say a platform for national discussion will allow South Africans to not only engage with one another, but also with the government.
If we allowed this unwholesome character of politics to continue while we wallow in silence, history would never forgive our generation. We would have been complicit in an act of betrayal. We would have learned nothing from history.
The leaders have been quick to emphasize that the initiative is not an attack on President Zuma or to have him removed. Instead, it's an effort to revive South Africa's civic movement and the critical role it plays in getting the nation talking.
And to help create the possibility for the people to speak and to make proposals about what is to be done to extricate our country from its general and destructive crisis.
South Africans have been urged to use the platform to speak out and defend the Constitution. The National Dialogue Initiative says the success of this national dialogue will be measured by the extent with which it is inclusive of all sectors of the South African society. Yolisa Njamela, CGTN in Johannesburg, South Africa.